Hi Gemini, this is your forecast for the month of November 2017. Before I start, I'd like to say thank you. I really appreciate the ongoing support I receive. I love getting your comments. I love hearing about your life in relation to the readings. And I just appreciate all the kindness that you show. So I wanted to take the time to say that. This is a general reading for Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, or Gemini Moon. It might be helpful for you to watch your rising and moon sign as well. You can join me on Facebook and Instagram for daily insights on tarot and astrology, as well as my pay-per-view channel, vimeo.com/thealchemistastrologer, where you can find on-demand pages for love, finance, and other readings. So Gemini, this is a week where you are really doing some hard work perhaps, or there's a focus on how much effort is put in. Maybe your talents are in focus, or you're connecting to other talented individuals. There could be a focus on craftsmanship, or being very diligent or competent at something. So this is a week where you may be putting finishing touches. You're trying to meet some kind of standard. You could be very perfectionistic in the way that you view a situation. Something that you want to accomplish. You want it to be just so. And you may be working with others in order to make that happen. You may be working as a team, or getting some input from others, or getting some assistance. You're doing some planning. And this could be the week where you get to see, how far you've come, what kind of progress you've made, if you're doing a good job. So you get to sort of taste the first rewards of your effort. This week, for some of you, is going to offer you the chance to earn some money. Maybe you're having an interview or a conference, or you're, trying to close out some kind of deal, because this could be a week where there's some kind of face-to-face meeting with other people. And professional growth, or increasing your status, or, looking at the standard of something is going to be important. So you could be focused on gaining some kind of expertise, or sharing your knowledge, or mentoring, maybe grades, or getting some kind of permit or certification is important this week. This could be a week of new learning. And again, working with others, work that you do for others, work that you're getting from others. And for some of you, this is literally working on something tangible, like a piece of property or your home. You're making some improvements. In some cases, maybe even changing a residence. So this is a week about having a vision, getting clear on it, knowing what you need to move ahead, working out the details, pulling apart the things that don't work. So constructing, deconstructing, reconstructing is important. And so if you're taking care of all those details, you're getting clear, you're getting some advice or assistance or input, or you're offering that, this is a week for you to push whatever you're doing out there, some endeavor, or if you're trying to move up in your profession, or you're trying to establish a relationship or a partnership or solidify it. This is a good week to wrap all of that up, to finish up projects, to conclude situations, put those finishing touches in your studies, whatever you've been working on, because again, you've come together with others in order to gain some understanding, have a clear picture. And you want to do things in the most efficient, best manner possible, and probably saving some money in the process if you can. So this is about, discernment. Now, in some cases, through these meetings, some of you, you're trying to get to the root of something. You're trying to get to the truth of a situation. And you're having to really look deep to find that truth. For some of you, your connections with others, may not be clear because somebody may be wearing a game face or hiding the true self. And, that very often occurs in an interview or when something is being promoted or somebody's trying to sell an idea. For some of you, there's a sense of dissatisfaction with your work. Maybe it's not up to standard, or maybe you got passed over for something or demoted in some way. For some of you, given what you find out, you clearly can see where you may be lacking in some area, whether that's the direction that you're headed in, or whether the knowledge is in place, or the skill, the expertise. So there could be some critique taking place. For some of you, maybe this is a job review this week. So you're looking at your ambition, your talent, and putting those out there to the best that can be. Now, if you're not motivated, this could be a week of lackluster performance because you're simply not interested. There's a lack of ambition or orientation or direction. Could be because maybe you're bored, you're overqualified for a job, or you get passed over because you're overqualified. But this is going to be a week where you're really concerned about getting that stamp of approval, getting some recognition, and moving up in your status. Now, in consideration of what's going on and who the players are, you may come to decide that you could get further ahead if you didn't have so much baggage, whatever that baggage is. Whether it's a circumstance that you're involved in, whether it's the atmosphere or the environment, the attitudes of others, your personal connections, something about that you may feel like is weighing in on your personal life to such a degree that you can't meet your goal, you can't achieve your dreams, you can't progress because you're dealing with a lot of challenging personalities. For some of you, this is going to be a week where you get together with others, and again, somebody may not be completely honest, and so there are going to be some accusations that are passed back and forth. Somebody may say that you're not telling the truth with regard to your finances, or you were acting, you emotionally misrepresented. You led me to believe that you felt like this when in fact that wasn't true. So if you're dealing with complicated issues, difficult personalities, a lot of loose ends, this is not the week for you to try to start new things because you're not going to be able to put your best foot forward. If you're trying to take up a new course of study, you're not going to be able to concentrate because you have all of this other stuff going on. If you are trying to, create something, you won't have the motivation or the inspiration until you deal with old issues, unfinished business. So for you, this is about finishing some things. Now, for some of you, this may be a week of travel. And if that's the case, that's going to end up costing you in some way. Maybe the hotel is more expensive, or your gas is too high, or you couldn't get a good plane ticket, a price for a plane ticket, or just a lot of traffic, or something about it is going to be complicated or frustrating for you.